So I got these all under Popovici's. We'll go a little more quickly as we go along now, because I'm going to go with the siblings, but I didn't have a lot of pictures for Johnny. So and Joanne sent some of these, so they might be a little bit difficult to see.
Oops.
Oops, that's too far. One time. Okay, this is Joanne, different stages of when she was small. And this is this in Regina, Joanne?
No, it's Thunder Base. So Winnipeg is the one on the right.
This one?
Yeah. And Thunder Bay is the one on the left.
Because how old were you when you were in Regina? You were at a place up east.
I didn't live in Regina. I was born in Winnipeg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you were with your mom in East Victoria Avenue down there?
Oh, I was 12.
Okay.
When we moved there.
Speaking about that, living in Winnipeg, Joanne, Debbie, do you remember that trip that we took to Winnipeg in the back of your station wagon? When you guys, all of us, I think all the music, I don't know how the heck all the musics and all the powers fit into your station wagon. And we went to Winnipeg. I very clearly remember. And you guys went to the Rainbow Stage. And Jean, I think you.
There's Peter, Joanne, and
That's when we moved to California.
Jennifer, Christmas. Joanne, Jennifer. Is that your house?
That's
now?
our house in California.
Okay, here's a more recent picture that's familiar, Chris. Jennifer. Okay. I think I need to do a little bit of oops, a little too much there. Okay, this was when some of my dad and some of us went to Winnipeg, and I think we went to some lake out there.
I'm thinking it's Thunder Bay.
Is that Thunder Bay?
Yeah.
That's
Thunder Bay, that's the apartment.
Yeah.
Okay, this was when some of my dad and some of us went to Winnipeg, and I think we went to some lake out there.
I'm thinking it's Thunder Bay.
Is that Thunder Bay?
Yeah.
That's Thunder Bay, that's the apartment.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see this one. Child of the Popovicis and siblings. He was in the military for how long, Danny?
Not very long, I don't think.
Not very long.
Yeah,
Another one of our family traits, besides the ears, are, at least the boys, were our flat feet. So Johnny was released from the Air Force. Is he Air Force?
Yeah.
Because we had flat feet and he couldn't be in the military. So we all had the same. Johnny had you too?
Mark?
Johnny had really. You guys carried. They had specially made shoes.
Yeah, when we were 15, we're getting custom-made shoes.
Yeah. And I remember I went with you to one of the doctors where they had us rolling our feet on wine bottles or something to build up the arch.
Yeah.
We paid for that doctor too to tell us to roll our feet on a bottle. Okay. And I think we saw that one. I think we saw this one, Johnny as a young man. And talk about feet. I mean, if our ears were big, take a look at those shoes there. Like snowshoes. Pardon?
How tall was he?
Johnny was actually shorter than Danny.
Oh.
Yeah. He was what how tall were you?
What's that?
How tall were you?
I think he was
I
5'11".
was 5'11" and a half, and Johnny was around 5'9", 5'10".
5'10", because I'm the shortest. I took after Dad. Yeah, we won't go there. Okay.
The least information. I was the one that lived away from the family for all of my life. So I was born in Winnipeg, in a little community called St. Boniface, French community, which I think is where my daughter Jennifer picked up the love of the French language. Must have inherited that from somewhere. When I was 5, we moved to Thunder Bay, Ontario. I've lived in a lot of places. Moved back to Regina when my dad died. I was 12 when my dad died. So I didn't really get to know my dad very well. But he was with the railway. We used to come back to Regina every summer and every Christmas. So those are the anecdotes I remember.
And you were with the cousins for all those pictures.
And I was with the cousins for all those pictures, and I said they were my brothers and sisters. We used to come back on the train. I remember taking the train back, and the sleeper car would dock at the railway station in Regina, and when you awoke, you got up in the morning and get off the train. And I can remember the conductors used to let me help make the beds and put the pillowcases on the pillows. And I mean, we were regulars on the train, so I remember those stories. And
It was quite a highlight to come at Christmas time, and Mom and Dad and all of us look forward to you guys coming from Winnipeg or Thunder Bay.
Yeah, it was a big adventure.
We really appreciated that.
Yeah. So
One of the things I wanted to mention, you mentioned, the siblings came to my parents' home for Christmas, and Joanne's mother used to decorate Christmas presents that were so elaborate and so beautifully decorated that nobody wanted to open their Christmas presents. Because do you remember that? How beautiful her Christmas presents were. And yeah, and unfortunately later on in life, she was like Mary. Her hands got crippled also. But and Mary did penny point and needle point before her hands went too. So, but yeah, your mother was a real talent.